Hey guys, what is happening? I'm here with another book review. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just spent like 20 minutes talking to myself, thinking that I recorded a review for you guys, and then I just realized it didn't even record. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to try this again. I don't even know why I'm admitting it to you guys. First of all, check out my camera. I step back a little bit so that way you can see more of the epics and less of my face. Less of my face up close. I hope that's good, guys. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I'm going to try this again. Volume 20. God, I can't believe I have to do this all over again, guys. Okay, I got to breathe. I'm so mad, but I'm going to try not to let it show. Volume 20, guys, Future Imperfect, features 407 of The Incredible Hulk all the way through 419. Future Imperfect, like the title suggests, number 1 and 2. Annual number 20. And Ash Can Edition. Okay, let's try this again, guys. Okay, so I just gotta say, wow, I'm so pissed off right now. I don't really want to do this review, guys, so please bear with me. The wedding of Rick and Marlo Chandler, Rick Jones, Marlo Chandler occurs, guys. Good looking couple here, right? Everybody's beautiful, courtesy of Gary Frank. All the men look like Chads, all the women look like Cindy's, which seems to be like a thing that happened in the 90s. Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld, Gary Frank, the Kubert brothers, Adam and Andy. Everyone looked like a fucking movie star or supermodel. And yeah, that was the 90s, but there you go. First appearance of Maestro appears in Future Imperfect number 1, also number 2, which are like 50 pages each. Hulk faces his future self. For whatever reason, he became an angry, despotic ruler, tyrannical, if you will, due to gamma radiation. And Hulk has to go into the future thanks to Rick's great-granddaughter, Janice. He meets Rick as an old man, and that's that. But it was a great story. 407, I'm not going to go through each story, but we get the Trojan War in issue 413 to 416. A lot of the Pantheon is involved, which is awesome. I love those people. Hector's gay, in case y'all didn't know. Oops. And he even flirts with North Star at the wedding. The Ashcan edition features Bruce and Betty talking about the wedding and the guest list. The annual number 20 shows the wedding album and some more stories. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so pissed off. I fucking talked about this book for 20 minutes, and now I just realized that I didn't even record it. Okay. I'm a professional. This book came out last year in October, a day after my birthday, so it should be in your stores, guys, still. If not, then order it online. I don't know what to tell you. But I will say this, and I'm going to break through my anger right now, my seething anger. Peter David, guys, is a phenomenal writer. I don't need to say it. It is true. Peter David is probably the most intelligent, most thoughtful, most erudite writer up to this point. No writer. Fuck Stan Lee. I don't want to say fuck Roger Stern and Len Wein and those guys and Steve Englehart, because at least they tried. Bill Mantlo. But they don't hold a candle to Peter David. Peter David is in a class of all his own. And he brings such humanity, humor, quality, everything. Quality dialogue, quality drama. There's humor, there's action, there's superpowers. Everything you can think of. But it's told very succinctly. There's no overlong dialogue bullshit like in the 60s. Nothing. Everything's just very quick. If you're a slow reader, I guarantee you'll at least finish this book within 30 minutes. I don't know how slow some of you might read. But Peter David writes in a way that everything just flows perfectly. And he pretty much has this stank all over this book. Like, he writes everything, even Future Imperfect, with artwork by George Perez. Phenomenal work. George Perez, great artist. Sadly, he's passed away. The Wedding, hilarious. 417 features the Bachelor and Bachelorette party. Marlo stupidly sells her soul to Mephisto, and Hulk beats the shit out of Mephisto. I mean, I don't know how that's possible since Mephisto's the fucking devil. But he does. 419 features Talos the Tamed, which is a Skrull warrior wanting to commit suicide. And he asks Bruce to do it for him. Yeah, a lot of the Pantheon is featured. The Pantheon is involved in a lot of stuff. Like I mentioned, the Trojan War, which is it's a play on the Trojan War, obviously, which the members of the Pantheon are based off of the characters: Achilles, Ajax, Paris, Hector. You know, they're all involved in the story. You know, the Iliad and Homer and all that crap. Not crap, I shouldn't say that, but you know, it's funny how they don't have a woman named Helen, but they have Delphi and Andromeda, or they had Andromeda. Cassiopeia, who is the daughter of Perseus, who Hulk meets early on in this volume, when he goes to Scotland, and he sadly gets killed by Madman. The Madman apparently returns, but I didn't know anything about Madman. Apparently Madman debuted between this gap between volume 16 and 18, which we have not gotten yet. But he teams up with Piecemeal, who broke out of the Red Skull's lab in the last volume. We meet Perseus. There's a lot of there was also the backup issues. There's a 6-part Ulysses backup story from 407 until 412, I think, or 412, where it's how this greaser punk from the 50s named Walter Charles became the new Ulysses. So it sheds more light into the Pantheon's background and their history. Yeah, the annual features the woman that Madman murdered this dude named Jack, and the widow, Sandy is her name. Poor girl. She didn't go crazy, but she got so depressed that she ended up homeless, or she ended up like she wants guys to like beat her up and rape her. It's in the annual number 20. But the Abomination like saves her. The Abomination, I guess he's reformed, and he tells her this fairy tale. Won't spoil it for you guys. But trust me, just read it. It's so good. And all of these are written by Peter David. Peter David just writes everything so beautifully, and yeah, I absolutely loved it. This was a great book. I started it yesterday and finished it today. So and this is 504 pages. So you know, I think you'd be hard pressed not to be able to read it and finish it in some due time. Even if you guys consider yourselves slow readers, this is a pretty good book. So do pick it up, guys. This is volume 20, Future Imperfect, which released the second print this past October. This is the first print, by the way. This is the first print that came out in 2017. So, and it's in really good condition because it was all shrink wrapped in wrapping. And yeah, I already finished it. What else did I want to say? There's so much, guys. I said so much in the previous video. I guess that's it, guys. I don't know. Of course, this is all going to lead to the Fall of the Pantheon, which incidentally enough is the title for the next volume, volume 21, Fall of the Pantheon, which, as you guess it, guys, will feature the Fall of the Pantheon. I think Agamemnon comes back and fights against his own people. Hela from Thor appears, I guess. 94 to 95. So I can't wait. I can't wait to read this. Oh, I didn't mention, in the Trojan War, we get the Starjammers and the Silver Surfer. They help the Hulk and the Pantheon out against the Trojan race, Armageddon and Trauma, because Atalanta of the Pantheon has been kidnapped, and she's to be wed by Trauma. Trauma is the name of the alien, because Agamemnon decided, hey, one of my people is going to marry one of your people, and we're going to increase our lineage and whatever bullshit. And yeah, so be sure to read all the way through, guys. Read even read the Ashcan edition, which is featured way in the back. I love it. It's a lot of stuff here, like Betty and Bruce. I was gonna say Betty and Veronica. Betty and Bruce talk about like the wedding guest list, and some little funny asides here are written in there. The annual 20 even shows pictures from the wedding, and a lot of Drax photo bombing. Yeah, this is Future Imperfect. Great artwork by George Perez. I don't care if that's not how Spanish people pronounce it. I'm American. We say Perez. Yeah, the fucking Maestro is such a bad dude. He has all these dogs of war, and this is Janice. By the way, this is Rick's great granddaughter, Janice. Janice Jones, named after Janis Joplin. They even mentioned that she's named after Janis Joplin. Why not Janice Page or Janice Ian? You know, same spelling. Yeah, everybody's so fucking beautiful. Look, this is who is this? This was this was Atalanta. So cute. Love Gary Frank's pencils. Gary Frank just, even though he draws everybody pretty much like a supermodel, I love, it's just very soft, the way he draws people's eyes and their expressions. This is how everybody should draw. Even Roger Cruz, who is known for pilfering other artists' drawings, like Joe Madureira. Look it up. It's funny. Roger Cruz. He didn't pilfer, but he plagiarized artwork. Like he took Joe Madureira's artwork and copied the same positioning. Anyway, just Google it, guys. But my point is, Roger Cruz is also, he also pencils some issues here. Or actually, no, I think he only pencils one. He only pencils, which one? I don't give a fuck. Who cares, guys? But look at that. The Maestro. It's Bruce Banner with a beard. And it's also written by Peter David. It's like Chris Claremont had a whole monopoly over the X-Men. Peter David had a whole monopoly over the Hulk. All right, guys. Let me know what you think. I don't blame you guys if you did not like this video or disliked it. If you found it helpful, please like it. Whatever you should decide. I would give myself a dislike because I'm so fucking pissed. I cannot believe it. What am I at now? 12 minutes? Okay, good. That's good enough, guys. This is the next one, guys. Fall of the Pantheon, Volume 21. More Peter David. We got some guy named Estes or Testes. Gary Frank. We have Robertson, probably Derek Robertson, and Sharp, whoever the fuck that is. I don't know. All right, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, whether it's positive or negative. Let me have it. But I will see you guys in a couple of days with Volume 21, then 22, and then 24. So we have 3 more volumes, 21, 22, 24. And then we move on to, I think, Venom. I'm going to go into Venom next. Bang that one out. And then we'll see what else. Oh, no. Actually, when I finish Hulk, I got to read X Factor 10, Blade Volume 1. I got to read Guardians of the Galaxy. Did I show you guys? I think I did, right? Oh, no. Actually, no. Never mind. Guardians is on the way. I put in an order for Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Force. X-Force Volume 4, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Those are on the way now. But I have to read Marvel 2-in-1 Volume 3. There's a lot I still have to read. And then I'll go into Venom. And then I'll probably jump into Iron Man and read all those volumes. So there's still a lot, guys. There's like another 66, 67 more books for me to read. Okay, a lot. But I'm getting through. I'm chipping away. So, all right, guys. Bye. I'll see you. Take care.